All right, let's see the audio testing. Bing bong. Bing bong, bing bong. It's picking up some audio and I'm not even. Oh, I mean, there was some audio interference out there. Let me adjust that a little bit. Hmm. Oh, damn, the music. The music was always a banger, but like, holy shit. Like, holy shit. Hello, Jake. I'm about to begin. I just am doing my setup thing, and then the music is actually kind of intense. Let me drop some of this. There we go. Yeah, I could tell just straight from the get-go there was no way I was going to get heard over the music, which I'm personally okay with jamming to loud-ass music, but like, I want to be heard. No chat from you because you're driving? Good, be safe. It's been a while since you've been in a stream of yours. Yes, it's been a while since I've streamed. There was the last one, the FTL one, which you were asleep before, which I can check based off of the date of this achievement. That was on April 10th, so it's been 9 days since I've streamed. Which tracks because it feels like it's been 9 days since I've streamed, so that makes sense. I am fairly inconsistent with my scheduling. I do miss my 4 p.m. streams. I miss being able to be like, yep, it's Tuesday at 4 p.m. We're gonna jump into Subnautica. I remember like it was 9 days ago. I too remembered 9 days ago. Like, ask me what I had for dinner 3 days ago. Couldn't tell you. Could not distinguish between what was what that 3 day marker was. Ask me about an occurrence that happened in 5th grade. I got you with every detail. You want to know which Pokemon evolution prompted a religious debate back in the 90s? I got you. It was a Ponyta. I was at my friend's house. It was too religious. But what did I have for dinner 3 or 4 days ago? Nothing. I can stream Subnautica 2 with Jamie when it releases. I am hoping to be able to experience it at an earlier time, and that is all I think I'm allowed to say on certain things. Here's hoping I get an email. realizes the word shush with an emoji. That's silly. Actually, let me check my email. Have I received anything about that yet? All I'm gonna say on any of that is that I recently signed an NDA with those developers, and that's the end of that conversation, at least in terms of my out loud. I think that's all I can say. Which is so cool! Hoping it actually pans out. Yeah, let me finish my setup and stuff, and then I will start playing this video game that I'm super excited for. Starting soon. All right, I return. I see your chat messages, Jamie. Tomorrow is Easter, and while I do not personally celebrate the religion, it will be family dinner time. So I will be occupado in the evening tomorrow. Yeah. So I will be unavailable Sunday and on Friday as well. I will also be out because that um Easter lands right around one of the family birthdays. So um but the early afternoon of those days I think I'll have. So Friday, like next Friday, I'm definitely planning on maybe a little bit of streaming beforehand, but if not, then I will just do Saturday. Also, that reminds me, I do want to have another Sentinel stream because of the news that occurred lately. And oh, the Horizon shut down because my Steam Deck shut down. I should probably grab my charger for that. But yeah, the game studio in charge of Sentinels of the Multiverse has been shut down. Thank you, government. So I want to hold a little I want to just dive in and just play so much Sentinels and potentially Spirit Island. It's very saddening. Let me grab my charger before I hop in, and then we will hop in. Yeah. It also makes me want to bust out my physical set of Sentinels and invite my buddy over so we can actually play again. I I love Sentinels of the Multiverse so goddamn much. I put probably a good $1,000 at one point. Not at, yeah, no, not at one point. Just I definitely put that much into the physical copies of the cards. Still have them all, as I better. I will never sell them. Just beat the final boss of Ship of Fools first try. Nice. Congratulations. All right, there's the game. I think I have the Pixie in a good spot. Oh, um, okay, so here's the situation with these games. These games, every time, got about 1,200 hours in Sentinels on Steam. Nice. I do not have that much time in the Steam game. There, when the pandemic started, I was, we couldn't meet up for the physical stuff anymore, so like, we had to do it. We had to start doing it on Steam. I have 220 hours, but I was the designated achievement whore of the of our little buddy group. I was like, oh, hang on, someone needs to unlock these promos so that we can get the promos. Don't worry, I got you. Um, so I just went in and started doing a lot of the achievements. I stopped in 2022. I know exactly why I stopped in 2022. Um, we're not gonna unpack it, but some stuff started happening in 2022 that severely drained all of my motivation for literally anything. So anything that I started in that year is just been a slow catch up of recovering things that were started in that year. As a example, Horizon Zero Dawn. I started playing Horizon Zero Dawn uh, less than a month before the aforementioned motivation draining events, which is why it took another 3 years for me to start playing. But yeah, I got through a lot of the Sentinels achievements, unlocking all of like doing these specific, incredibly specific combinations of things to unlock most of the heroes. I'm still missing 12 hero achievements. I've never beaten Oblivion because we started doing that right when the pandemic started hitting, so I was never able to. There's the Infection achievement. Spread the love of Sentinels online. Play a multiplayer game with either Handelabra Games, Greater Than Games, RIP, or someone who has. At some point, I will get that achievement. It can only be done by playing with someone who has the achievement, so I'm just gonna have to try to keep networking. But yeah, I got so many achievables off of that. So my favorite example of that one is the Young Legacy one, where you have to actually go through the events that caused her timeline to exist. Where is it? It doesn't even say what the story challenge is. It just says complete the story challenge to unlock it. That's silly. You had to be playing as her father. Like you literally had to follow canon events to unlock that one. It's really cool. I like it. But that's for me talking about a Sentinel stream, and this is about Horizon Forbidden West. So let me catch my own. Let me catch my own derailment. Appreciate that they have an option to click to unlock the variants. Yeah, I discovered that a little bit into the unlocking. It was collector guys that we were going to unlock. That one you had to unlock all of the other variants to do it. And if not, like you could still do it, but he called you a cheater or something, and I just didn't want that. But yeah, there was also like once one of us unlocked it, anyone else in the same lobby could unlock it, and it would unlock for them at all points moving forward, as long as they signed in on the same, I think going to the same computer or Steam account. I don't remember. Anywho, um, I could just spend the entire stream talking about Sentinels of the Multiverse and all of the time that I spent in it. Clear off that, clear off that. Don't care about that. Let's do this thing. Okay, so something to talk about. Accessibility. Oh yeah, let me make sure subtitles are on. Probably be in audio. Yes, on standard background. Maybe? If it becomes a problem, I will fix it. Difficulty. I haven't selected a difficulty yet. So every one of these, well, every one of these, as if there's more than just these main two. I think there's a mobile game actually, though I haven't ever done anything with it. I haven't explored it. I only discovered it because it was listed on Twitch. The new edition of Sentinels, Earth Prime. They're interesting. And you like the new board game, I think, that came out recently. I'm not sure on. I haven't done anything. I feel like the Earth Prime heroes are neat, but they do not stand well on their own. Then again, I just haven't played a full game with them. But where was I? Oh, all of these games start with a cutscene. As soon as you boot up the game, you get a cutscene. I have not found a way to view that cutscene a second time. Unless it's an extra. Oh, wait, no. Oh my God, there was an option for the recap movie. I'm a fool. I could have just clicked that. We're clicking it right now. Anyways, let's start.
Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question consumed me. How did our world come to be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle. Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions, each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Sobek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction. Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. And with a little help from me, she prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian, becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
Okay, so that's our recap. And yeah, RIP Lance Reddick. I did not want to speak over him. I just cleared through New Game Plus. I skipped a lot of dialogue. I had a tendency to listen to Lance in particular because, well, you don't skip dialogue you can't get back. That's our recap. Let's begin this thing. Let's go on normal this time. Minimal HUD information, marker and icons on screen to assist you on your journey. I feel like Explorer works for me here. We begin. I got an achievement for obtaining all weapon classes. Wait, what? Or no, was that a progress tracker? Oh, you got a progress tracker. Okay, that's cool. Oh, let me drop out of OBS and actually over to the screen. Not that it makes too much of a difference. I'm actually playing on the Steam Deck in front of me instead of watching the computer. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, it's just audio for the computer for me. Alright. First shot is a fox. An amazing game already. Ooh. Okay, I see what they meant about the graphics part. Preset is low. I'm having this on low graphics just so that the Steam Deck can run it properly. You know what? Let's see what high graphics look like. Not the happiest on the frame rate. Not the happiest on the frame rate. Oof. Okay, that's better. So yeah, it does say that the game doesn't run too well on Steam
running
Deck
out of
because of the
time,
graphics,
Elizabeth.
but I don't care about graphics too
The land
much.
is dying.
Oh, as long as I can see the... Oh, that was chunky.
People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it.
All of
Only
those
I have
scrappers
the
should have
genetic
tried to
code.
attack you.
It won't be long before we hit the point of no return.
No!
And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AIU designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream.
Yeah, they went all in on the
I'm walking under
graphics,
a
but
brilliant
like...
night sky,
Oh, okay.
through a field of flowers.
Prophetic visions? Interesting.
And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts.
Rip.
I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise.
Oh shit!
Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being told that.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. That one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast.
I didn't know he was gonna join us.
Delving into ancient ruins?
I love it already.
Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually. But, I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
I'm pleased that the Discord GIF search results did not
Okay.
spoil
But
that
if you're
appearance.
going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
Oh shit.
A focus. Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I
I'll
like
give
that
you
they
another
smudged
later
his
and
face
show
paint.
you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on.
I'm already in love with this game. Also, I know that like the red grass is, I guess, bad, but like it just reminds me of my home base in Subnautica,
Shall we?
because I think I always build on the in the red sands in Subnautica, or at least near them.
Alright, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants. Stock up.
Ah, the
So
tutorial
it's
part.
Time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Alright, please let there be good frame rate when I turn.
These plants don't look like the
Yay.
ones in the Sacred Lands.
The focus helps you see the ones we need.
Oh,
There. Those plants by the stream should do the trick.
okay, so I'm gonna have to...
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. Alright, we should
Gonna
keep
have
going.
to actually learn. No, I like the guided. Sorry. I like having little things on the HUD.
Might want to grab more of these plants along
At
the
least
way.
for figuring things out along the way. Like when I was going through New Game Plus, I knew by sight which one were the medicine plants and which one was frickin' fire kiln root in disguise. Yeah, that. Oh, is this? That didn't pop up. Is my Twitch overlay? Hang on, let me see something. Or I just was. Oh, because you know what? Because I'm playing looking at the Steam Deck. I missed the message. Well, good thing I have it on my phone. I like to have my bases in the dark branches area where the glowing stingrays. Where glowing stingrays. That means jelly rays to me, which is either gonna be in the mushroom forests or in the blue tree at the end of the Lost River, or I guess like the Dark Branch, or the just anywhere in the Lost River too. If you mean the Dark Branches area where it is darkness and there's just the stark white plants that grow around, holy crap, that was the biome that I went to once and said in every instance of me going, like, this is the only time I'm going here. Nothing will draw me back. I'm going to do everything at once, and I hate it here, and I'm never touching it again. Um, but yes, there are specific pixels and frames in Subnautica that you can build your base on, despite it not being on anything, and I did that rather consistently. That's right. During my Subnautica, my main Subnautica playthrough, what, 2 years ago? On stream, I built my base over on the west side of things where I normally don't build it. It was still above the red sands, but I found a specific pixel where I could just build it in on just floating, not attached to anything. I did it there and I did it in below zero. I love just having a floating base that just says physics. Fuck you. I'm buoyant.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm actually in the process, well, in the process, it's been literally a year and a half since I've played, but I want to go back and get all of the below zero achievements. I used the console command halfway through the playthrough just to like help with farming and to show my partner some cool stuff in the distance. without realizing that it would disable the achievements, and then finished the game and did not get the achievements for finishing the game, and it's bothered me. You meant the Mushroom Forest. Good. I love the Mushroom Forest. Mushroom Forest makes me happy. Okay, so it's a little... Let's try medium. The weird little silhouette around my character when the hair is interacting with the water in the background is bothering me, and I don't know how to describe it past that, and I don't know what setting that would be. Need to play below 0, just didn't want because I wanted to finish the first game. I have it all available on stream. Oh, an email? Not the email. Oh. Oh yeah, the water graphics are painful. I'm sure it would be great on a PS5. Texture. What's a screen space shadow? Anyways, welcome to Horizon Forbidden West, the settings menu. Water quality. I would not... Okay, I don't know if I want to turn the water quality up or down. is the thing. Let's find out. Let's fuck with it a little bit. Ooh. That is some pretty low quality water, not gonna lie. Let me see some high quality water. Oh, the focus doesn't constantly show things now. Oh, it's just gathering. Okay, it's okay. All right. Gotta actually pay attention. I gotta monkey this. Gonna have to use my senses, smelling and hearing and brain. Oh, okay. Tap A. What is this? Is this supposed to be an obstacle? Are you an obstacle? No, I'm supposed to examine you.
Oh, whatever I just touched was slimy.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't usually
Those
cough
ruins.
when I touch something
That's where we
slimy.
need to go.
Also, I don't... The water quality did nothing. Let's try high graphics. Oh no! No! That was where the stuttering started. Okay. So,
The backup?
I'm gonna stop messing with
Well,
graphics and I'm gonna start going in
It's
for...
an AI. It's
Ooh.
it's hard to explain.
Tap B before the apex will jump
Think of it
towards
like
water to swan
A
dive.
set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated. Noticed you're traveling light these days.
I did not press B before the apex of that jump.
Yeah, I ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost all my gear.
No, my gear. They hand waved it away by saying I lost some of it. How rude. I want my gear. Can I grab this? Is this a bird poop rock? No. I'm not going to get a second chance to press B at the apex of that jump.
I almost caught up to you a couple times too. But it's not easy keeping up with a machine rider.
You always were a good tracker.
Hey.
Stained red. The blight must be infecting the soil.
I see a zip line. Can I climb that? Can I go up? No. I will examine this blight too. Okay, Aloy Aaron.
Some of the
I
blight is
said it. I said it.
peeling off.
I asked if they were gonna pull a
Dead
Metroid,
skin.
and just
How it spreads.
oh. Fuck. Okay, so this is starting to make sense with why mm, I excuse me. I know like one thing about this game. I know one of the things we're going to end up finding at some point, and this is already starting to track with that. But I'm going to not comment on it to keep that air of mystery alive. Can I examine this blight? Am I just gonna? Oh, oh! I literally take damage while I'm standing in that. Oh, oh, that's okay. I did not realize it was gonna be that kind of situation. So it literally is Metroid Prime 2.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
So why is my Shield Weaver not working? I must have missed the explanation for why the armor I'm currently wearing is not doing the thing that it should be doing. By default, your HUD is set to dynamic and only displays information relevant to that. Press that to reveal the full HUD. Oh! Okay, so tap to ping and then this to reveal the full HUD. Okay, I'm down with that. So the graphics look better on the Steam Deck than they do on the stream, and it's probably to do with this water. Water, the bane of video game developers everywhere. Looking at you, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. With your always active ocean and skybox. What, you're in the middle of the desert? Don't worry. We have the ocean loaded for you, just in
Better
case.
take a closer look.
Let me examine this
Someone
carcass.
took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
There's some
Oh,
Ridgewood
that
by the stream.
is not. I'm definitely going to have to tweak the graphics settings on this on my own time. Definitely going to need to tweak some of these graphics. My partner's here. She's super cute. Yeah, you are cute. Alright, let's craft some arrows. Oh, yeah, actually, that reminds me. Something impressive happened towards the end of my New Game Plus run. I ran out of arrows.
Alright. Now to craft some arrows.
I was fighting I didn't even use the weapon I spent all that time fighting Stormbirds for. Like, I used it, like, twice and didn't even spam the fire in the final fight. I think no, I did. I did once. I used it in the final fight once. But I was fighting a Stormbird and I ran out of wire and couldn't craft any more of the damaging arrows or the ropes. And I was like, oh, this is bad. So I went and stocked the hell up on wire and then went to go try again. And I ran out of the wood that I needed to make any arrows. I had to take it down with the ammo I had on me. And suddenly what was starting to become a sort of like, oh, this is easy, became a, oh no, I gotta think. Alright, let's see if I can press B. Nope, pressing B right before the apex of that jump did not make me do a swan dive. I like Varl just watching me jump into the water and run down, like, I'm not doing that. No? Maybe? There's... Okay. I have to be completely honest here. I love the fact that there's underwater parts now. How do I do that? Yeah. There's underwater. There's an actual mechanic for a breath meter. This is both incredibly exciting to me and also fucking terrifying because it means I'm gonna have to do stuff with that. They're not gonna introduce an underwater holding breath mechanic and not have me have to deal with holding my breath underwater during a stressful situation. Excuse me.
Done.
Me too. Arrows ready.
Am I gonna meet Poseidon? Actually, I kind of have already intuited the answer to
There's a
that.
ladder.
Thank you, Jana, but
But can't reach it from here.
can't
Even a
reach it.
well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
Okay, okay. Oh, and it inherently gives me that. Oh, that's good. That's good that it just inherently oh, look at all my resources and lack thereof. That's right, I actually need fast travel packs again. Oh. I understand what people were saying about the skill tree being too intense. Oh. Oh. Just gonna search something really quickly. So it looks like you can max out all the skill trees, so I don't need to worry too much about that. It says that there is... Wait, I'm getting both. I'm seeing both things. You have to do everything in the game. Reddit is so good for asking questions like this, or reading questions like this. Thank you for being the new search engine, Reddit. Okay, so it looks like it is possible to unlock everything. However, there's also a potential bug where you won't get awarded skill points. So if that happens, we'll just cross that bridge when I get to it. But it is going to be based off of preferred playstyle, which is gonna be these two for me. Yeah, it's absolutely going to be Infiltrator for me, and then... sorry, what is a Spike Thrower? Bueno. Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely going to be these two for me. With a little bit on Survivor and probably the Hunter. I don't know. We're just going to have to find out. But I was doing a lot of this in New Game Plus. Just jump, slow time, jump, slow time.
After you.
This game very big. So was Horizon. I ended up with, I think, 118 hours
What
in the
was
game.
this place?
I don't know. The transmission... the, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I
No!
left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that.
Sadness.
Blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals, too.
Then people will get sick too. And starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
A car. Beep beep. Like, I almost want to try this on my computer proper, but
Dead
one,
end, Aloy.
I would need to install it. And it's twice the size of Zero Dawn.
We should find another way.
Listen, I know you're telling me that this is a dead end, but okay, I wanted to see it myself. I was gonna be upset if there were invisible walls in this game. It's like you could just as easily do exactly that. I could fit underneath that. I could, yep, see? See? That's some good shit. Oh! Wait, is there not standable ground for me? Is this where it becomes an invisible wall? Nope. Yep. Yep. I can't actually go past that spot. Hello? Wait, hello? Hang on. Hang on, there's a hologram. Is that Ted fucking Pharaoh? Who is you? If it's Ted, I'm gonna spit on the hologram. Jungle Goldthorn, is that medicinal? What? Can I climb the vines? No. Can I go into the bush? No. I'm deliberately not taking any of the oh, what? Hello? Chunk. Hey. Oh, hey, no, that is actually her original spear. Not the one she left behind for some stupid reason.
Find anything good?
A few supplies.
Hello. Welcome in. Am doing well. Have been spending most of the time just figuring out the graphics settings. All right, yeah, I would play it like on computer, but I could barely handle Zero Dawn, which is why I'm playing that on the Steam
Light's
Deck.
infecting all the
So
plants. It's changing them.
If it keeps spreading, nothing will grow.
That's why we have to fix it.
no, okay. All right, that's clearly an intended way up, but let's check this side of things. I love how some of those plants just look like flamingos in the distance. To upgrade the CPU. It is an old laptop that has exploded, and so my friend gave it to me, and it's been running this whole
Down this way.
time, so there's only so much upgrading can do for it. Oh, what the fuck?
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither.
It's a robotic mongoose.
Those dead machines have it all alert.
Or like a prairie dog or something.
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay,
It's just a little buddy. I'm gonna have to,
Give it a second. Okay. See
yeah.
how parts of it are glowing?
Okay.
Those are
Burrower. He's giving me progress check on the achievement. That's nice. Opponent is vulnerable to damage. Oh wow, this actually gives us a lot more information. Jeez. This is the part where I'm gonna have to pay attention to like the parts and the air sacs. So if I detach that, I get some stuff.
big spots.
got it. I'm ready.
You're the new watcher, aren't you?
Okay, concentrate.
Hmm. Those graphics are not happy. But running it on high is very bad.
Another one's
Yeah,
coming.
even doing that. Ugh. I'm kind of curious about testing it on the computer, but then the problem was that like it was so stuttery when I was trying to stream things. Like I can see the blockiness of that. Oh shit, that's right. I don't have a shield anymore. I can't just willy-nilly run up to things.
How does the Focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of. So, after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
Okay. I'm going to attempt that scale method. That's just gonna have to be at 3. Graphics would be texture medium, 2x, shadow quality low, off. So I went online. Someone has a list of recommended things for this level of detail, hair quality, crowd quality, low, low, default field of view 0, medium. They have lens flare on? I'll try it. Let's see how this all looks. Okay, moving makes the pixels blurry, but that like I'm okay with that.
Someone shot this machine too.
Sparks look a little bit better. Welcome back. Alright. Can I investigate this? No, it was this one?
I see another ladder. Looks like it's stuck.
Got it.
Glad that I only need one piece of wood to craft 10 arrows now.
You said you've had a Focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Oh, this is clearly the right way to go, so let's check the other direction. The other direction had a railing, and I had no need to run back here. This is actually running very smoothly now. I just want to see... Oh wait, can I slide? Yes!
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
There we go.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Don't think there's a way through. I guess they want us to check in with them?
I'm just looking around, Varl. Yeah, this is actually running a lot smoother. Register as visitor, sure.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Alright, it was not a hologram of Ted fucking Pharaoh.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't like me either.
I was curious what it would say if it scanned Varl, and then it scanned Varl. Well, rather, he said, "I'm also curious," and did that. Yeah, it honestly looks really good.
I should be able to
The
find
problem
something.
was like the way that the things were like sparking. Oh, it's pry open with that. Okay. And just like the fact those machines were a little too blocky
He's
for
climbing
my
there. Guess someone dropped in from above.
liking for a combat situation. I want to be able to see the weak points that I'm supposed to hit.
Whoever left
Yeah,
this here might
it's
have
running
also
a
shot
lot
those machines we found
prettier
earlier.
now.
So where are they now?
Looks like the original game. I will take the medicine. I will take the ritual. I
Ugh,
take more
what's
ritual.
that stench?
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed through the camp. Then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
Oh, you know I gotta do it. How much damage do I take by standing here? A lot.
Oh, this stuff burns.
Consume a cleanse potion to remove negative status effects. It doesn't go... Okay, it does go away over time. It's the little things that make it way better. And just seeing the weak points is life and death. Yeah. It was like telling me to shoot at the sack there, and I knew the sack was supposed to be like a rounded sonic material, and it was just a rectangle for me, and I was like, "Ugh, I don't want that." Punch. It's not actually punching, it's swiping. One of the achievements in Zero Dawn was to find and knock over 23 statues of grazers. So, so just in case, every statue I see in this game, I am going to beat the snot out of. Oh snap! Oh snap! I didn't realize I could actually destroy it. Varl had a comment about it. That was great. Oh, playing through the original game, I love the variations in dialogue if you've done certain things, like quests before others. I forget what the specific was, but like I had finished almost everything about Gaia before doing another mission, and then like I had extra information or some shit. I don't remember what it was. I'm actually going to be right back. I need to use the restroom. End of the DLC let you ask questions about Gaia. Yes, I didn't do any of the DLC on the New Game Plus run. There was one side quest. God, I forget what it was. I know I did the Banuk camp before doing Gaia, and she was like, "Oh, what is this signal? I have no idea." God, what were the other side quests that I left until the end? Oh, there was so originally I went around and explored the map and did all the side quests, and there was one sector that had like a bunch of signal transmitters that were around, and the original time through, she was like, "Oh, I wonder like what all of these are." Um, I have like or something like that, and then this time through, I went and did it after I had learned about like the existence of Gaia and all of that shit, and then she was like, "Ah, these must be like similar to what like Gaia used to handle the machines or something like that." And I was like, "Oh, neat. That's different than the first time around." You wouldn't mess with the bears on hardest difficulty. Absolutely not. There's nothing that could inspire me to go and fight one of those fucking bears on ultra hard. I've seen a video of someone do it. They took down 3 of them on New Game Plus ultra hard mode without taking a single point of damage, not even having their shield break. It was impressive. I I lived vicariously through them because I'm not doing that. Be right back. I return. Game time. Examine that rubble.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze
Oh,
through.
I know what this is.
Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
I know what busted in.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something.
Oh, God.
It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it
Are
out.
you telling me I get a
That'll work.
grappling hook?
The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool.
Wow, the graphics actually greatly improved in the cutscenes too.
My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
Yeah, I've seen the cover of this game. Not the original. Well, I've seen the original cover, but
A lot of supplies here.
I've seen the remastered
Guess they plan to
cover
stay a while.
of this game. I know what I'm gonna have to fight.
Part of a machine could help fix the gears.
Next test. Does fire hurt? Sure does. Not as much as the acid did, though.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
Oh, I dislike the fact that your health recharge is based off of how many of the things you picked up, not a percentage like in the original game. I dislike that. I want to be able to keep my health full at all times. I don't. Healing 1 health should not cost me the same amount as healing 100 health. I dislike that. And I hope that there is a way to improve upon this. Yes, please.
There. Pull caster. Now to test it on the debris.
Is it just a button? Let's see. Objects that have a grated pattern. Can I to tap? Hold that. Tap Y. Interesting. Nope. Okay, it just comes back like that. Okay, okay. A lot of button holding.
That worked better than I thought. Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
What's this?
Whoa.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out.
No? Can't latch onto that one?
Any luck?
Not yet.
I had
But
to
scanning the area with my
scan
focus
it
activated might show me
first.
something.
Wait, what? Jump and tap A? I don't have to manually do it? Oh, okay, it's essentially a double
Wow.
jump.
That worked.
That pullcaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
We. Spooky.
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl. There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
What is projecting this?
Homo sapiens. Us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it. But when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chinvumbe, the truest form of immortality is
Data corrupt. Playback stop.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate.
Must have
That's
been
a nice
running
thing to
Windows
say.
95 for the data corruption. Lol.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. I just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
I still can't believe the old ones could fly.
They were capable of a lot of things. For good and bad.
Sure seems like it. I wonder what it's like up there, among the stars. The wilds have really grown over this place.
My focus might be able to help here.
Really? Thank you.
Show off.
Maybe we did go to space.
I should be able to pull that thing out of the wall.
Can you not stand right there, Varl? You're standing right in front of the thing I'm about to explode. I just watched 3 giant boulders phase through you. You should be, what the fuck happened to your face?
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
What the fuck happened to the texture on your face? Okay, you were like red there? What the fuck is that? That was weird. That's strange. Also, I hear those wasps buzzing. Didn't like it.
Above us. What is that thing?
Oh, it's just that.
I don't know. Might have been what killed those Osram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. Let's take them on quietly. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay. Moving up.
I I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path. Gotta get closer and stay out of sight.
Big old machine. Oh, it's not a hold and release. It's actually like a tap and throw. Okay. Ka-chunk.
There. Now to take it down with the spear strike.
It walks so cute. I'm so sorry, little one.
Gotcha.
Mine's down too.
Can I go up? I wish to do the go in an upward direction. Stealth, indeed. Amazing.
More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
I don't like that it centers on their butt as opposed to their head.
On your
Like, I
lead.
keep trying to move it off of that, and it just keeps bringing the cursor back to its butt. I don't want to look at the mongoose's butt. I want to shoot its head.
Are you ready for this?
Am I ready for this? Are you ready for this? You're not in the grass, dude. Center of gravity? Maybe. I already missed my whistle. I'm sorry, little one. I do miss the HUD icons a little bit. I had it on guided, right? Yeah, waypoints. Oh, it's just for waypoints and quests. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Quack indeed. Oh, shit, there's another machine. It's like, why is the objective still kill the machines? 'Cause there's another one. Do I get strike from above yet? Why are you staring at a wall? I don't think I'll get strike from above yet.
Got 'em all. I've been meaning to mention, I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
It's like this little guy
I
got
like
caught
them.
up in the blight. I couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
Like, why do they have to make the evil plants look just pretty? I want to see more of them. Why do they have to hurt? Shit, this isn't now a question of how much do they hurt.
Let's
I want
make
to see
way
how
to
much
him
I can
too.
heal. Wait, seriously? This patch doesn't do damage to me? Does this? Does any of it? No. You already
Some
said
of the
that
blight
line.
It's peeling off. Dead skin. Is that how it spreads?
Ugh.
Aloy is not a fan of beardos. I see that.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Looks like there was a barricade here. Machines must have broken through. I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Oseram didn't have a chance to use it. Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not
Dismantled
blow
it.
yourself up.
And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
This
Good
is gonna
idea.
be one of the achievements. I just know it somehow.
Another bucket head down.
Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging my my supreme combat prowess against the training dummy. Another one.
can use this. Oh, I don't have
Oh.
the right supplies to craft a trap. But
I
it
can
looks
craft
like
a
the
rock?
Oseram shot
That's
off some
kinda funny.
machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them. Okay. I should have what I need to craft a trap.
But why do I want to?
There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, it won't know what hit it. Over here, Aloy. I think I see a way up.
Tap B before. Oh, whoa, wait, what? No, I want that. Super jump.
Machines ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
I better
What are you?
scan them.
I've seen this machine before.
Scrounger.
A scrounger.
It's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Maybe we could place one of those traps you made in its path.
Set this here.
Varl, you're gonna want to get out of sight. Varl. Varl, you're outside of the grass, Varl. I could use those traps, but hear me out.
We're clear.
Silent strike.
Let's keep going then.
I know you probably couldn't hear hear what I was asking you to hear me out because I was doing it silently.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins.
I
They all
amused
like
myself.
They all have their secrets, but every place is different.
Story time. Yesterday I walked into all of the side objectives in New Game Plus and walked out having finished all of them in a single sitting. My stories are very largely just grapple based right now with tutorial. Yes, I know tutorial. I never used the blast traps and I probably won't for a good
Can't
while.
reach that ladder from here.
Yeah, that should not cost a full use of medicine. Can I not pull that down? No? Okay, well, never mind.
Whoa. That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
Spooky sounds. Oh, up. Open door.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
Yeah,
So
because the
storms,
terraforming
the
is
blighted
going out
lands,
of
the
control.
rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there. Hey.
Hmm. Yep, there it is. There it is. I was so convinced that they had sent a copy of Apollo into space. I was so convinced last time that they sent a copy of Apollo into space, and that's how all of this was gonna get fixed somehow. And I think that might actually be the case. I think that might be the case.
This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn.
Any requests for story time?
Got a backup.
I'll keep an eye out for more data. Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
What lot of glyphs are you looking at? This? It's all broken. Kick.
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old. Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
Guess I'm gonna have to watch the meeting. Anzu. I don't know what that is.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy? Why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. by a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of
Gonna
machine
break this
can
poor
make a
boy's
person?
brain.
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You
You're about
once
to
said
knife
the
you in the
goddess
chest
spoke
quick.
to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Varl. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And
If
you
for all
too,
intents and purposes,
with
Gaia
the focus,
basically
but
was the
for now,
goddess. He's not
the
wrong.
report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
Yeah, this is not gonna end well.
Huh. Look at that. Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
Can I open the door? Or is it literally just an open door? I did that just to shoot a bomb at a door. That's kind of funny. I thought it was supposed to break the door or something. No way this is gonna end happy. It was basically an atheist after having enough time to figure out what Gaia actually is. All sufficiently advanced technology will appear like magic to some. Yeah.
Down here. I think we're almost back outside.
Good.
I don't like the way his tone changed.
Look, that must be the machine.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great. Another one of those machines. I could try out that new weapon on it.
Already brittle,
Well, it's
Aloy.
brittle. I better switch to my bow. Gotcha!
Machine couldn't take the cold.
Revolvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance. So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Faro purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse. Looks like we can cross over here.
that big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium. Imagine going up to the stars in that.
Oh, I can't wait for this journal. Day one. I'm gonna say it. Day one, the journey was going great. Day two, we started noticing something was wrong. Day 34, my face is on fire. Let's see how it goes. Ah, an untouched ruin. Yep, dropped his hammer down the stair. Made a lot of noise. Day two. Made a grappling hook. Look at that. Thought we saw something moving in the distance. Day 4, there was a big rumble. Can't imagine what was happening. Day 6, only a few of us left. Every dungeon journal ever. Can hear it slithering outside. A few more minutes rest, then we're gonna make a run for...
More Oseram. Machines tore right through them.
These guys couldn't catch a break. Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to
It's
get
amazing how many people spend their dying hours writing in their journals, honestly. I like... The one time I put a journal out there for my D&D crew, I made sure that it was at least realistic. Um, I think it included a note like, if anyone finds this, know that like so and so fucked us over. Um, 'Cause yeah, how many things it's just like, I'm gonna do this, and the next one's just like, oh, I've turned into a killer. You know what? I do kind of like the lens flare. It's not done aggressively. Oh. You know, it would have been good if I'd noticed that there were friends there. That's on me for just not paying attention. Points are still a little blocky. Definitely should have tried to do this the stealthy way. Can I knock arrows? No, okay.
Okay, now how to get out of here.
Machine ripped right through the wall.
Maybe we go through the wall that got ripped through? Yeah, it's on me for not noticing the combat situation in front of us.
There's a ladder in the back.
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, She wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Ah, there's the snack.
Three of those things. And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
I'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to...
Yeah, the sheer number of hiding spots here tipped me off to the potential, you know.
If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
How many tracks can I highlight at once? Only one. Sorry, little one. I think I'm gonna say that every time I kill one of these things.
It's hard to breathe around this stuff.
Man, I'm so glad that like these machines don't have ears because I'm talking and coughing a lot. Like in game. The game would be ridiculously hard if they could hear you coughing. That actually kind of makes me want to play a game called Void Bastards, where that's an actual mechanic. You play as you play as a sentient backpack, and you are assigned to like different prisoners, um, and you have to use the prisoners to get yourself to escape. And like sometimes it's random. I think every time you die, you'll find like you'll get picked up by someone else. It's random who it is, and some of the people have like all of them have different attributes, and some of them are like athletic. Oh, they can sprint more. They have more stamina, or oh, a sharpshooter. They do more damage. There's also chain smoker. They cough every like 20 seconds or something. And well, The enemies have ears. Is it on Steam? Yes. That one had the coughing mechanic, and then there was another game I played that I forget what it was, where like my buddy picked that up just because he thought it was funny. It's called The Void Bastards. Because you are possessing bastards in the void. Like you're creating these like cloned prisoners, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, last played June 29th, 2019. Wow. Oh, also it's narrated by an incredibly sassy British computer. Like, oh, you managed to fuck this one up again. It's really impressive how often you're failing. Back at it. Like, damn. Like, I feel burned just from the past right now. Just remembering this silly computer. That'd be a good game for me to try to stream. Actually, yes. Now that I'm thinking about it and talking about it. Slap that onto the list. Why is it always British? Because British commentary is funny. It's 5 gigs. The last update on it was 2019. It taught me to fear space whales. I was already understandably apprehensive about space whales because space whales are in space and they are whales. But if you go to a space whale area, it's you don't even get a chance. It's just instant death. If you select that jump, you die, period. Can I examine this blight? No, I can stand it and cough though. What are you? What is the jungle goldthorn for? I'm glad that they have it listed off as these various things. Ammunition, food resources, purchasing food from cooks in settlement. There's a food mechanic in this game?
There. That ladder can get me up to the tower.
There's a food mechanic in this game. Okay. Was not expecting that. I am okay with this. Ooh, music.
Okay, there's a rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
Anything I can search here. Yerp. Spooky.
Well, that sounds good.
Reach out and tap A. I did not tap A for that.
The storm's getting bad. Made it.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that.
That was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next.
One rickety tower. Aloy's words,
I'll
not
be able
mine.
to make that jump. But there is a cable here.
Oh shit.
Well, more to go but up. This place is barely holding together. Whoa.
Oh my god. I'm glad that only happened
Looks
once
like
in the
there are
original.
massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's
Food
a
Hats
control
strategy
console
games. Aloy is
nearby.
terrifyingly reckless.
If I can release the clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin. Great. More machines in my way.
Hi, friend. Why? Like, this is. That's when it's standing up, it goes back and centers on its butt. Like its tail instead of the actual standing up part. It was terrifyingly reckless, though. You should have seen one of the jumps I did on the DLC. Like, it started pushing out, but because I was already pathing onto the jump, it locked me onto it. So I just defied physics and just curved through the air, just trying to ascertain their weak points. Get out. Out. It does not surprise me in the slightest that my first achievement in this game is for stealth kills. I do miss my hidden icon. Where did you go, buddy? I'm so glad I'm perfectly hidden. Impossible to see. And
Okay.
killed.
Got this place to myself now. Control console might be in there. Okay. Time to crush those machines down below.
Good thing your hair is red. So honestly, I think that's why that happened. Like, why it is the way it is. Oh goodness.
The shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Now, how to get up the tower? Scanning with my focus could help here. If I pull that beam down, it might drop the access lift. There he goes.
It's weird to me that it uses the aiming button rather than the movement button to pull something back. This is one way to deal with the problem. Yep.
Gotta climb closer to the shuttle to detach the cables. Okay, that creaking doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick. This should be the right spot.
We're gonna beat these enemies with
There.
science, drop science
That
on their
connector's
heads.
holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot. One down. Now I just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables. Scaling an ancient rickety tower with
That's the
killing
second
machines
time
waiting
she
down
said
below.
rickety.
Maybe Ron was right. But no turning back now.
We dance. We dance. Where am I dancing to? Why am I dancing down here?
Almost there. There's the other connector.
Poor self-preservation instincts from these things. Oh, shit, she curses. I think the only people who cursed were the folks in the hologram data points on the first one. Look at that, she's learned.
Not going anywhere, are you? Guess we're finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. Okay, where's that weak spot?
Slitherfang. Damn, there's so many components. Oh,
You still got some fight left in you.
alright, where are them grinders again? Let me see this. I see. Was it? It was weak to no resisted fire or frost. I think.
Try spitting at me now! There! Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Oh,
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast. Maybe. Or my focus might find something I can use around here. Let's see what this can do. How do you like that?
what the fuck just happened to me?
No more shots. Time to drop it.
Ah, 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 ah. Like how arrows travel faster than intrinsic energy shots. Yes. Because they aren't laden with the
Instead,
burden of
finally.
science.
the data center should be straight ahead.
Is it weak to ice? I don't actually remember. It said, yeah, it was weak to ice. I could have hit it with ice. Okay. Have fun killing Snake. Yes.
Earl's gonna have to find another way there.
Snack. That depth of field or lack thereof with the graphics setting is a little bothersome to me. Like seeing things load in, like rocks and stuff. That's a little irritating.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot
I'll deal
Gaia.
with it.
Fix the system, heal the blight, restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Let's see where this
Okay.
world
I should
leads.
find a server room.
Boo.
I'm close. I have to be.
What did I just land on? I just stood in midair. Just like Subnautica. Need Eep. Well, you've come to the right place. For a second I thought that main quest thing was like actually on the focus. Alright, what you got? What you got for me, main quest?
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you!
Well, shall not steal a super advanced terraforming system.
This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy?
Hooray, the game is over. Wait.
The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's That's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
Waiting for shader compilation. That was awkward.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spymaster Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Spymaster Murad. He was
Come
blameless
on, it
Murad
might
last
work.
time.
Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Hell yeah. Varl has no idea how to ride a machine. Blameless is his name. Oh. Well, no, they called him the Blameless Murad. All of the sages, they gave them, like, the names. There was, like, the mournful... There was the mournful guy, there was the spiteful guy.
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Ard,
Blameless Murad.
Make way.
I think the spiteful was bad about
Murad,
that name.
Aloy has an urgent
I forget
matter
what
to
it, if
discuss.
there was actually a
shame.
spiteful.
That makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall, all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you.
Right in that distance, his first time would leave him trouble walking.
Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic.
Oh, there's a statue of me.
One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that, we left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
Oh, so that's the
Spire's
thing.
supposed to send out signals, messages for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
Because Hades is
Sure, I have a
scapid.
connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
I'm curious if they include the focus on his character model now. They do.
That a statue of me? That's new. I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Can I not talk to them from
I await
behind?
your findings, champion.
I'll be right here until you need me.
I love these people.
I got a bad feeling about this. I don't know. Looks the same as before. Never could pull this thing out of it. What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
I get to climb it! I have waited 120 hours for this. I'm gonna climb it. Climb up to the base of the spire. No, not the base. I want to climb it. The spire. I want to climb it. Give it to me.
Is that her? Statue woman?
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Yeah, you!
Go anywhere.
Yeah, you ain't me. What? Who did that? Who said that? Statue.
Meridian.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a thing for killing those statues, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Nothing gonna stop me from smashing everything I find of these.
Wouldn't you like to know? The harder we work now, the more we deserve our ale tonight, boys.
I would have put on something nicer.
Imagine just being there watching her just destroy all the boxes you made, like, why?
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite.
I remember killing this Belloback.
We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Who keeps yelling?
Looks like a memorial.
Now that I'm finally out here, at
This
least
is
the
an
Conjurer
adventure.
paying us to do
Anything's
their part.
possible.
Who keeps yelling about being ignored?
All right, say it.
those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Alright, anyway. Up we go. Glad it's a different button than the usual jump.
There we go. Now, how to cross over to the spire. Good. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me slants. But it looks like he tricked me. Transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down.
Yes.
Hopefully the transmission node at the top will
Can
tell
I
me.
go uppy?
Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way.
Nope. And now we climb. Yes.
Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside? An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
Okay. Complete weather change on the way up.
There's the note.
I hope she at least grabbed the master override back from the lance before it crumbled into dust. Aloy performing a holy miracle again. Yep.
Somewhere to the far west. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
He's such a bastard, I love him.
Well, the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
There's no other choice.
get at the point of the lance.
You went inside
Because it was the point of it.
Transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian.
Stormy day. The sun is shining brightly. It was only stormy when I was up there.
The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Stormy day. Look at this stormy day.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Oh, the child!
Quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts.
They brought the little
Decorum usually
baby.
calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but I... Look at it. Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Hell yeah.
Really? Must you?
I accept my 100% completion reward. I'm aware that you get this regardless of what you do in the first game. This is my 100% completion award. Someone is here to flirt in his finest giant headdress.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Oh, the
Perhaps
cute
you'd
little
like to
child
spend
did a
more
cute
time
little
with your
hop.
friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
I'm okay with this headpiece. I played the last game with all the headpieces off, but like, I'm okay with this one. Yeah, let's talk to my friends.
I'll be right here until you need me.
Oh, I didn't actually want to talk to them. Yeah. I don't need. Thalassophobia relief is an option in this game. Oh. Oh, turn this to ease by improving underwater ambient visibility and allowing you to breathe indefinitely regardless of story progression may impact certain story moments. Bueno. I do like the idea of auto pickup. Just run around and get things. Show headpiece. Okay, cool.
Meridian owes you a debt it can never repay, Savior.
Savior, welcome back to the Elites.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen.
He's so cute.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion!
He's so cute.
Ah, little Itamen. Such an adorable scamp.
Very good.
That pack piece looks so uncomfortable. Yeah,
The
it
sculptor
does.
wanted something even bigger. Twice the size. Covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asurum, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
Interesting little fade in.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics during the fight. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
Itamen looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble
She's
matches
looking down like, I know what you're asking, but not right now.
I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itamen comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown.
Not even
I might
subtle.
finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy.
At least he's being polite about it. Like, he didn't bring it up, and then she asked. And he was like, well, in order to pass it to a son, I would need a son. Like, you...
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Oh, just like today.
And he didn't even,
especially
like, actually suggest anything. He just kind of, like, stated it. He's good.
Our
He's a
delegation
good
will
boy.
meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk.
Yeah.
He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. but he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward
Wish I was
base at
married
Singapore
right now. If
Sands.
only there was a red-headed lady who was
And that's been
single.
held ever
Yeah,
since.
that is kind of what he's saying, though.
Your cousin, Vashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
5 years. Tanakh emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's...
Okay, I guess he is gonna make that move now. Lol.
I'm not trying to stop you. Or hold you back. But I need to know. When your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Now's really not the time to do this. I can't be mean. I'm never gonna do that to him. I've done that. I did that to like 2 people.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success.
He's
Goodbye,
cute
Aloy.
about it.
As always, our hopes ride with you.
Take less damage while riding a horse? Bueno. Increase concentration limit. I do like that. Traps? What are traps? I don't use traps. I don't even get that one. Okay. I like stealth. Like in long distance, he can be a man in waiting for her. He would need a focus. But yes. Another statue. Break it. She's into him. Yeah, and I think that drives him wild.
The workbench. Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss
She's
it,
very cunty.
even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop.
I
She's
just
here
made
now,
that
isn't
statue
she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
Little Huntress, please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
I love Uthid. How he stopped his
You both look
epitaph
like
from
you're
being
doing
a
well.
fine soldier but a
Mr.
fool
Shiny
of a man.
Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh,
The way his sleeve
you
is
have
like
no idea.
disobeying gravity is weird.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and
And I
release
just
energy.
spent the skill points. I won't be able to use it.
Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Oops. Neat. And there's nothing wrong with
Back
Cuddles.
aches.
She's teasing
Just
him.
about everything else.
Are you ready to go? Or do you need a little more time?
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Aloy, no. Oh, we have a song? It's a good song. All the landmarks from the last game's map are a nice touch. Yes. That was a recycled Stormbird animation. They used it in the opening cutscene. And this is going into the Forbidden West. A very cinematic entry.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
This looks very cool and cinematic. I'm gonna use the restroom really quickly. Be right back. I don't want to miss stuff. This looks really cool. I'm going to get to whatever point where I start having freedom of movement around the map. And I'm going to find a save point and save there. Because this is fun. I don't want to like blast through it. And also I have something to do in like an hour and a half. So anyway, BRB. I am back, ready to go to the Forbidden West. Let's do this thing.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well,
Get humbled.
that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
I love her. Yes, I also love her well-earned
I gotta
sass.
find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Oh. 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 Oh, the map is big. The map is quite big. There is plenty to explore. I want to explore, but not gonna fully explore just yet. I'm going to run myself along to the objective.
Those machines must have torn through
I
this
could
camp.
honestly turn on
This
auto
room
pickup.
definitely isn't safe.
Are you actually following me? You're actually going for the smoke. Yeah, how far is your aggro? Valuable information. Okay. Yeah. I'm not
Dead
going
machine.
to...
It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand.
Where are you still aggroed on me? I
Grad
missed my
Silk
original
Rusty
scene
Chainscrape.
marker.
Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Oh, I love having the clout to just walk around and be like, yeah, no, just, can you do this for me?
By the Forge.
Petra!
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then
Petra really wants Aloy.
Ah. Of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. I've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
We love Petra.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
There's so much in this city alone, and I can see that. So, I'm actually not even going to find errand. I'm going to save and call it here. Because there's just a lot. And I want to be able to, like, do some side stuff on my own, like find these places, whatever these is, pick up some side quests, because, like, I want to show, like, I want this to be a lot of the, like, me finding stuff in the game. I'm not going to show every side quest on stream, also because, like, this Horizon Zero Dawn kind of became my, like, before bed kind of stream. Or not kind of stream, kind of game. I would just chill, go explore a few places, and then fall asleep to that. And I want to be able to do that with this. I want to be able to have the main stuff be up front on stream, and then the side stuff, just be my own stuff. Any of you who are watching, if you happen to know of any particularly notable side quests that I should probably do on stream, like, let me know. There was one in the DLC that I held off on, the music pipes. I loved that. I did that one on stream, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you, anyone and everyone who joined. I appreciate you all. And yeah, I will see you in the next stream. Thanks for swinging on by. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.